Hello and welcome. Today we're going to talk to you about the WellSpan SURIP program for York College of Pennsylvania. I'm Dr. Raul Kashyap. With me, I have Nicole and Ted, and one of the alumni from the program, Rachel, as well. Please help me welcome and then let you guys share it. Nicole, all yours.
Okay, hi, I'm Nicole Leibel. I am a clinical research associate with WellSpan, and I'm going to talk a little bit about our undergraduate research intern program. So first things first, to even get into the program, you have to do an application. So I'll walk you through the application process a little bit. You have to be an undergrad student who's in a healthcare related major, who would have ideally completed their junior year prior to June of 2023. You have to have you have to provide your unofficial transcript with a science GPA of 3.0 or greater, a letter of recommendation from your academic advisor or course professor, a brief personal statement, and 1 to 3 research topic ideas. And you should be able to work a standard Monday through Friday, 7A to 4P work day, depending on your assignment. And you should be able to provide your own housing, meals, and transportation from WellSpan. And everything is due February 1st at midnight. So now that you're accepted into the program, what does your timeline look like? So Ted's going to take it away.
Thanks. Yeah, my name is Ted Bell. I'm a research program manager in the research department at WellSpan. During your time at WellSpan, we'll give you some training to guide you through the research process. We'll get you back to the basics in the library and find out so that you can find out all that you can about research, your research idea to illustrate the context of your project. As your project is developed, the research methodology starts to take shape, and you begin to ask more questions about where will the data come from, how many subjects are needed, what variables will be collected, how will you measure outcomes, and what will you do with your results. Once you have your data, you'll learn how to give meaning to the data points in your spreadsheet in order to explain your project findings to others. The last hurdle of research is presenting and publishing. This is the main goal. Writing up the project actually starts as soon as you develop your study idea. That planning work that you have done will fill in the blanks on the introduction and methods. And because you work through your own data analysis, the results and conclusion will fall into place. We'll work with you to find a medical journal to submit to for publication. At the end of this internship, you will be an influencer for medical research. It's definitely more substantial than a social media influencer, and it is far more reaching. As a medical research influencer, you'll have the chance to change healthcare, not just locally, but globally. So, Raul?
Absolutely. Thank you so much. We are very excited that you are considering to apply for this, and those who become successful, we like to meet you as well. Ted and Nicole has covered quite a bit as well. I'd like to say, let's hear from somebody who has already done this process. Before that, I would like to have ask Nicole to share what is in it for those who will be applying and accepting in this program. Nicole?
So I know you're wondering what you're going to get out of this research experience other than having a little snippet about doing undergraduate research on your CV. And I think it's very important that you understand that not only will you have research and possibly a publication, but you'll also be able to shadow in a Trauma 1 teaching hospital that has 9 residencies, and you'll be able to see resident and physician research at Discovery Day, so you'll have that opportunity. But the competencies you'll learn are communication, adaptability, critical thinking skills, teamwork and collaboration, and especially integrity, which is very important with research.
Thank you, Nicole. Let's hear from those who have gone through this program. Today, there are a few quotes here. Today, we have Rachel with us, who will be sharing what was her experience and what advice she has for those who are watching this video today. Rachel?
Hello, so my name is Rachel Rambler. As I mentioned, I was part of the first group of students to be part of this internship. So some of the things I got to experience were shadowing with several different clinical research professionals. I got to watch them interact with patients, and they see how they will oversee their clinical trials. Also got to work with Dr. Kashyap to write our own research paper that was then published recently. That's really exciting. Not a lot of people get the opportunity to do that during undergrad, so very impactful for me. It was also really interesting to be able to see all that happens before a clinical trial can even start. So going to IRB meetings and hearing the things that are taken into consideration for human research in particular, very eye-opening. And if you're interested in medicine, all very important to understand that. So advice for students who are considering applying, I would say recommend to take special interest in any classes that you are reading research papers or writing research papers, to just have a strong background in that. It's really helpful because not only, you write this paper, but you also need to know how to read them and how to search for them. And you get a lot of help during the process, but I would definitely recommend, paying attention to that while in your classes or trying to schedule classes that could help you with that in the future because it's a big part of this internship.
Thank you, Rachel. Thank you for those listening to today. We are very excited that you're considering applying for it. We hope that all you become successful and we get to work with you. Thank you for applying.